I'm going to do that again. Success is about challenging yourself, being creative, and never giving up. If you intend to succeed in any way, you must be prepared to never give up. It is so easy for us to get discouraged when we are attempting anything new, difficult, or out of the ordinary. But don't give up. I constantly challenge myself to reach higher goals by attempting extremely difficult tasks. When I was 21 years old, I accidentally cut off my left arm when using a power saw. Talk about a bad day at work. After several very long surgeries, my arm was amazingly reattached, but it didn't work. My doctor had great hope, but 3 days after my second surgery, referring to my long-term prognosis, my doctor told me in a lighthearted way that I may regain some use and feeling after time, but I would never be able to juggle. Now, first of all, I never intended to juggle, but that was the first time I realized that my life would never be the same. I feel that we are sometimes called to stand up and challenge ourselves to overcome the adversity that is in our way. It may have taken me a while, but without full feeling or function, I taught myself to juggle, and to prove my doctor wrong, I decided to ride my unicycle up Mount Diablo while juggling for charity. And if that wasn't challenging enough, it was covered on major stations on live TV and radio. Talk about pressure. On top of that, it was a windy day with light rain and hail, but I made it because I never gave up. Reach the Peak 1 was a very successful fundraiser, raising tens of thousands of dollars, providing prosthetic limbs for children. Since then, I have challenged myself to even more difficult adventures that you will see at the close of this preview, including meeting Governor Schwarzenegger. So my question to you is, how will you challenge yourself? How will you be more successful? And when will you take the next step? Thank you for taking the time to watch this preview. I welcome the opportunity to coach you and your company and work together to reach your peak.
Chris Hopkins doesn't want to see any more money cut from his kids' school.
You know, it's our assumption that their calculator must be broken.
So the Danville realtor found a replacement.
You know what your principal wrote on the back? He put, "This one works, Arnold."
And Hopkins is now on his way to deliver the gift in a unique way.
It's going to be about a 103-mile ride on my unicycle to Sacramento. I'll see you when I get back.
100 miles may seem like a long way, even in a car, but it's nothing compared to his recent unicycle trek.
I rode my unicycle up Mount Diablo juggling after having my own arm severed and reattached, and I raised money for Limbs for Life.
It was such a success, he far exceeded his fundraising goal and proved doctors wrong.
My long-term prognosis is I'll never juggle, and he meant in a lighthearted way.
And now he's hoping to climb a political mountain of sorts, while at the same time sending a lifelong message to kids.
Never give up and never let anyone tell you that you can't do anything. And I think everybody needs to go out and climb a mountain. It'll make their life a lot better.
Montana was made for you and me.
In Danville, Brett Burkhart, KGO Radio News.